Nigerians express disappointment in YUL EDOCHIE as he declares himself the most talked about man in Nigeria. Wonderful people, welcome back again to my wonderful space. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are popping. Hope you guys are doing great. Wherever you are listening to me, please receive your greetings according to the time of your location. Without wasting much of your time, join me as I enter into the video proper. Nollywood actor YUL EDOCHIE has continued to displease his fans and Nigerians with his utterance and statements. The actor earned backlash after he took to his Instagram handle to declare himself the most talked about man in Nigeria, sharing a side-by-side photo of him with Peter Obi, the aspiring president of Nigeria. YUL bragged that they are the most talked about men in Nigeria. I quote, he said, currently the two most talked about men in Nigeria. Joining the comments down his comment section in the post he made in Instagram, many of his followers expressed disappointment in him for his daily choice of words and hunger for fame. Shima_Joy said, "Gosh, rest please." The next commenter said, "One is popular for giving us hope for a better country. The other person is popular for teaching us how to take a second wife." Another commenter said, "Always looking for attention." Then the next commenter said, "One for positivity and the other for negativity, so rest, Oga." Blessing Ozemena said, "One is for good and one is for bad." Flavia Omanigbo said, "Funny enough, nobody is talking about you. They are all talking about Johnson, Suleiman and Peter Obi." The next commenter said, "You receive sense in Jesus' name." Okay, Glow Queen O said, "Waiting Judy do this guy, for God's sake, she collects him sense join, a question mark." Okay, the next person said, "He wants to be in the news always." Okay, all right guys, I recall that YUL EDOCHIE, who was not done hyping his second marriage to actress Judy Austin, had counted the blessing the scandal brought him. The actor, who was unashamed of his actions, had listed the several achievements his second marriage had brought to his family. YUL EDOCHIE noted how his first wife, May Edochie, have bashed her first endorsement, which had never happened before the scandal. He admitted that he had offended his wife in several ways, but had apologized to her severally. Further counting his blessing, he stated that the scandal had made him more famous and had brought Judy to the spotlight. According to him, I quote, he said, "God works in mysterious ways. Marrying a second wife has brought me blessings and elevated my two lovely wives. Sometimes it takes the things we see as disappointment to happen for elevation to come. It happened many times in the Bible, just like the case of Joseph." I really do not know why he could make such statements. Okay, he further said, "I am a man after God's heart. I am like King David in the Bible. I communicate with my God and he guides me every day. I wronged my wife, May, from the way I went about it, and I have apologized to her severally from the bottom of my heart. But in the eyes of his, things are different. God blesses differently. His ways are not our ways. Our destinies are different. Don't be deceived by the white man's culture." Okay? He further said, "Same white people that condemn polygamy are encouraging men to marry their fellow men. In the end, judgment is for God. Even white people don't understand God fully. Nobody does, actually. That's why he remains God. Many great men in the Bible had one wife. Many great men in the same Bible also had more than one wife." Okay? The next one, he said, "And if that happens to be your destiny, God will elevate you and elevate all that concerns you through it. My wife May just signed her first endorsement deal. Sometime that never happened all these years. And this came from what many saw as a disappointment. I have realized that God's ways are different." Many more deals will still come to her cause she is a wonderful person. So is my wife Judy. She has also been elevated, now widely known. Her career is bigger with a whole lot going for her as well. Let me not even talk about myself. My stardom has tripled. My name is being mentioned in places it never got to before. My children are blessed. Summary: the ways of God are different. Our destinies are not the same. You may not understand another man's destiny, and that's because you are not supposed to accept your own. If God gives you more than one wife, it will come with blessings and elevation. Run your race and put God first in all you do. He speaks to each of us differently. Love and peace to us all. Guys, this was exactly the words of YUL EDOCHIE. He made all these comments just to console himself. According to a whole lot of commenters, they have been lashing him about the statements that he made. So is he trying to encourage us to go get a second wife? Because to him, the Bible, people in the Bible, or people who were after God's hearts are doing it back in the days in the Bible. Guys, I really do not know what he meant by all these comments or all these posts he made to console himself for taking a second wife, or to console himself for cheating on a 17-year-old marriage. Whatever it is you want to say, please come down my comment section, because I know that you have a whole lot of things to talk about. Okay, please, till I come by your way next time, do have the lovely week. I love you all. Stay tuned.